What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We have Orm movie. That's what they're calling him here, and yeah, it's Ocean Master, right? So, Ocean Master is a longtime Aquaman nemesis, and we have seen him portrayed by Patrick Wilson in Aquaman, and he was awesome. Honestly, one of the best villains and most comic book accurate villains I think we've seen in quite some time. And this suit is a little bit different than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting as much purple. I think I was expecting a little bit more of like a teal, but maybe I'm just misremembering the way he looked. I thought Ocean Master was just fantastic, and they really nailed his costume. And honestly, this little minifig looks pretty good too. Don't get me wrong, it is still a good one, but I don't know. I don't know why I was expecting like more of a tealish blue color than purple. Maybe this is just what they got for they being TT Games. Maybe it's just what they got for reference, and they just had to go with what they got for reference. So Ocean Master is obviously the half-brother of Aquaman, and he is trying to become the Ocean Master, literally, in the movie. He's trying to unite the Seven. Remember that? Unite the Seven? And then all of a sudden Green Lantern disappeared. But in his case, he's uniting the 7 kingdoms of Atlantis, and once he gets a certain amount under his belt, he gets to become the Ocean Master. So that is why we just reference him as Orm and King Orm and stuff like that throughout the movie, which obviously is his name, but I don't know. I think everybody just knows him as Ocean Master, which is why I kind of labeled him as such. So obviously he does lots of pretty cool stuff. He is... I really feel like Patrick Wilson was a great Ocean Master. He did really, really great in the movie. I liked his portrayal, and some of the battles were really good, intense, and I loved Aquaman, man. Aquaman was such a great movie. This is definitely a move that he does in the level, in the boss battle. So... here we go. There's a lot of really good animated stuff. Aquaman, King of Atlantis, or not King of Atlantis. They just re-released it recently. It was basically based on the New 52 Aquaman storyline, where Atlantis takes over, brings war to the surface world and such. That's definitely a really good watch. We get a lot of Ocean Master there. And then, of course, there was recently the Lego Aquaman animated feature where Orm and / Ocean Master was working with Atrocitus. Loved that. Rage of Atlantis, I believe it was. So, I'm not going to lie. I thought for sure that they would do something featuring Rage of Atlantis, and I mean, we got pretty much every character in Rage of Atlantis in this game, especially Jessica Cruz, who was a big part of it, and Atrocitus. And I actually thought Atrocitus was going to be a smaller figure based on his portrayal in Rage of Atlantis, but I thought they would maybe do a DLC pack based on the DLC, but it didn't quite work out that way. So I think a lot of people were probably expecting this minifig when the first Aquaman DLC came out, but for whatever reason they went with the Gladiator packs. It makes sense actually, because the level that we ended up seeing was much more of a spoiler in the second movie DLC. See, this is it. Like right here, you can see his suit is a little bit more blue in his Gladiator version. So I think I just kind of expected a little bit more blue instead of purple. So I don't know what happened there. But either way, I'm really happy with this. It's a really good piece. Let's go ahead and look at some of his information. And there he is, Orm. Again, they don't call him Ocean Master, but I am, and I'm going to. I can't not. He does acrobat, advanced swimming, beam deflect, boomerang, smash walls, photo mode, illumination, hyper jump, super strength, teleportation, tracking, twirl socket. As the son of Queen Atlanta and King Orvax, Orm became the king of Atlantis and set his sights on ruling over all of the undersea kingdoms as Ocean Master. However, after the arrival of Aquaman, Orm's half-brother and rightful heir to the throne, he is dethroned to hold on to power at all cost. First appearance Aquaman, number 29, 1966. So, he's a long-standing character, but I feel like Jeff Johns really gave him new life once New 52 kicked in. I actually have one of the lenticular comics they did. They did like some .1 comics where it was all villain issues, and the one that has Ocean Master on the cover of one of the Aquaman issues was just fantastic. I do love this little move that he does when he goes idle, so that works out really well too. So in any event, there is Orm, aka Ocean Master. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you.